My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man.
Hey everyone, welcome back. As you heard, yes, her friendship ended with her friend. The reason this is over a man, she was all in her friend's business of what she should accept from him and what she shouldn't accept, and he should do this and he should do that and more. And I have a clip in here where the friend responded back to her. Now, some people are saying this is not the friend. This is someone that's pretending like if she was the friend, what she would say to her. But some people are saying it is the friend. Y'all know how the internet go. You don't know what to believe nowadays. But yes, like the thing for me, stay out of people personal business. And then another thing, if you're telling all your business, they're going to feel like they have the right to be in your business. Some things, a lot of things should be kept between you and in your household. Everything does not need to be told to your best friend, your mom, your dad, or whoever else, because when you don't want to hear their opinion, they're going to feel like that they can give their opinion because you're constantly telling your business. So this video is for entertainment purposes only and allegedly.
I'm gonna tell you the story. So the way it works out is her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. So right around this time of the year, we're chatting a whole bunch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Da, 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 da. Y'all, so this year, no different. Hit her up. Let me set this up because I need my hands talk to y'all. Tell you a story. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. And now I'm gonna start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort from the men that they're with. Now let me preface this by saying he's a man of means, okay? I sold this man his third property when I was in real estate. I've seen his pay. This man makes well into the mid to high six figures.
Okay, well, maybe to you it's low effort ish, but maybe to her, she loved what he did for her. Maybe that was high effort for her. Maybe she's okay with that. You know, you sitting here saying stop accepting low effort ish. Okay, well, don't worry about your friend. Go find you a man that will give you the things that you want in life, because it seemed like to me you're trying to make her get things that you feel like that you supposed to get for a man, and you want her to go get the same thing when she's a different person for you. Probably the littlest things that he does for her makes her happy, and she look at like high quality. But you're sitting here worried about he bought her a ring and took her out with jewelry and took her out to eat. Like, that's low effort, ma'am. And then another thing, you see, she knows too much. She knows his bank account. She knows what type of money he made, what type of job he has, because they use her as a realtor to sell him a house. Sometimes you don't need to put your friends in your business. I mean, that's cool. She's a realtor, so she can help them out. But when they act like this and know your business and telling your business like that, you should have went and found another realtor that you didn't know to help you guys out with getting another home. Because now that she know how much he made, she feel like that he's supposed to do this for you, he's supposed to do that for you, because he makes great money. And she's probably not the type of woman that's like a materialistic woman and love any and everything that he does from her, whether it's low effort or not. Yeah, I see why she got rid of you, friend.
Okay, and you are the type of person that likes to travel, because we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flower, dinners, a gift. Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like, it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, girl, you deserve better. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally. You should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, yo. And this is what pisses me off so much about it, is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life. Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay, for his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part 2. Okay, so I need her to understand that this man loves her, but he does not like her, and she needs to move on to a different man who will. Because mind you, they just celebrated their 4-year anniversary, and this man is a multi-business owner. He's a decision maker. He doesn't linger on making decisions. So that doesn't stop at 5 p.m. Like, he does the same thing in his personal life. So if he hasn't made that decision in 4 years.
Okay, you guys know I like to always ask this in the video. You got to give me your opinion down in the comment section. Now, she just said that when it comes to him or anything else, he celebrate pretty much big. But when it comes to their celebration, it's like a minimum. How do you guys feel about that? Because let me explain this. When I do these reaction videos, I am reacting in the moment while this video is playing. Like, I don't know what's going to be said all through the video beforehand. So you guys let me know down in the comment section how you feel about that. Does that make you now feel a certain way that what the friend just said, that when it comes to their celebration is minimum, like flowers, dinner, buy her gift, but for him, his birthday, other things, he does it big? How do you feel about that? Do you like, oh, okay, well, something's off with that. Why doesn't he do a big celebration for her? But far as we know, and she doesn't know this, the friend could be like, I don't want to have like a huge celebration. Just take me out to dinner and stuff like that. But she claimed that the friend likes to travel just as well as she does. She knows that, but maybe it could be with him. She's like, I don't want to do all that. I don't know. So this is why I want you guys to opinion down in the comment section on this.
Babe. Anyway, for his birthday, because his birthday is in March, he went to some big baseball thing over in Vegas and stayed at the Ritz-Carlton and went to some big ass Michelin star restaurant. All this in the third. And then whenever he is with his friends or they go out of town and do things, he does it big. But when her birthday rolls around, their anniversary rolls around, and all you got was some flowers and dinner up the street? Girl, I would decapitate. It upsets me so much, and I try to get her to understand, listen, at this point, you're just a comfort to him. You are comfortable, you're convenient, you're controllable, it's accessible. I mean, we're not talking about somebody that makes $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, y'all. We talking about somebody who can 10x that damn near. So the money's there, okay? And he's generous to her and he treats her well, but he doesn't treat her as well as he should based on his station, okay? And I want her to be with someone who is literally obsessed with her and wants to give her the world. So when her birthday rolls around, he's sending her to some super 5-star luxury resort. It's your birthday, it's your day. I want to celebrate you, not take you to dinner and give you a dozen roses. Bitch, if you give me some flowers, it better fill the room. If you are with these types of men for years and years and years and there's no movement happening, or he's not going as big for you as he does for himself on a consistent basis, one of three things are happening. He has not met the woman that he wants to be with yet, or he has met her and she's not available and he's just trying to hold on because she's not married. So as long as he's not married and she's not married, there's still a chance. Or he knows exactly who he wants to be with and he just knows in his heart that he's not ready either mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally to step to her just yet, because when he does, he knows that he's gonna go full throttle. So while he's with you, he's preparing himself for her. This woman called me everything but a child of God, and I understand where she's coming from. I understand why she's offended. I understand my battery's low. I understand why she's upset, and I understand why she doesn't want me to speak to her again. But she needs to understand why I'm trying to advocate for her. What's the lady who was like on that video? Stand up!
So since y'all keep sending me the video and since I'm blocked, let's just talk about it. First and foremost, the fact that you started your video talking about my friend of 4 years cut me off over a man and didn't actually explain what the dynamic of the relationship was, I'm going to do that for you. You didn't get cut off over a man. You got cut off over my man, my husband, the person that's the most important to me. You live a life where you live in la la land. You, A, don't have a man. B, don't have somebody, have never had anybody that does for you what my husband does for me. You are a pocket watcher. You clock everything that is done in a manner in which you wouldn't accept it, but nobody's even doing for you what my man does for me.
And see, that's exactly what I was saying. She's too invested in her man's relationship, in his pockets, you worried about the wrong thing. Like she said, you don't even have a man that buys for you and looks out for you. Like someone said in this video, and I read in the comments, that's why a lot of people like to hang out with married couples. If they're married or whatever, they like to hang out with married couples. Or if you're just in a relationship in general, hang out with other couples that are in relationships, because sometimes, and I'm not saying all single people are like this, because y'all like to rumble in the comment section. I'm not saying it, but sometimes when you hang with a single person, they don't have no one to be with. They can just do them and go on about their business. When you're in a relationship, it's all about respect. Can't nobody control you. Let me say that first. You can't be controlled, but it's all about respect you have for your husband, wife, or the person you're in a relationship with. So you're not going to do things like the person that single is doing because they don't have anyone.
You're upset, wholeheartedly upset, more upset than me, that I got jewelry, dinner, and flowers, the thing that I requested, the thing that I enjoy, because baby, I'm a mother and a wife and I work full time. I be tired. I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff all the time. And it's not out of the norm, having been married all of these years, for my husband, for our anniversary, to take me to dinner, get me flowers, and get me a gift. That's enough. It's not low effort. It's not bare minimum. You're not a celebrity. You don't live a life where this is happening for you and everybody else around you. So like, what? Not only that, you're disclosing information to the internet that's not your business to tell. Like, why are you coming on the internet talking about my man's income? Because you sold the house.
Sorry for keep pausing the video, but you guys see, I had literally just said this at the beginning, that's why you should not tell everyone your business, because like I just said that at the beginning, why are you telling these people in business? And that's why you don't let people take care of things for you, because you know them, because some people run their mouths too much. And she's basically saying what I said earlier, and she's not cool with it.
Like, be so for real. You're weird. And not for nothing, but what we do with our finances is for a greater purpose for our kids, because we are building generational wealth. We are trying to make sure that we can retire early. So getting flown out or going on a trip all the time is not our top priority. And as that man's wife, I know how to be an asset to him. And this is why I say I don't accept relationship advice, for real, from people who don't have successful relationships. They've never been married. They don't have anything for real. They live in delusion in La La Land, and they only dream about the day that a man's gonna come in and do half the stuff that my man does for me. So thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. That's the tea. Have a blessed day.
All right, y'all. Go back and watch the video, okay? Here's my problem with her take on this situation between her friend, man, and all this. Do you have a man? I mean, I don't know. I don't follow this person. I just saw it from someone else, watched the video, and then I decided to stitch it, right? But be careful taking advice from people who don't have what it is that you have. So if they don't have a man, then you're going to be with them not having a man. If they don't have a stable job, a stable life, a stable place to stay, then you're going to be the next person doing the same thing. If you're taking advice from somebody that don't have nothing, ain't going nowhere with their life. I'm not saying that about her. I'm just saying that I don't know if the girl has a man or not, but people's relationship is their business. And another thing we need to do as women or as people, you know, you in a relationship, stop telling people your business. As Huey Brown would say, if y'all follow him on this app, keep your mouth closed. What's going on in your house, in your life, in your bedroom is not anybody else's business. It's not. You got a husband. If that's your husband, that's your husband. Make sure everything is in order. Yes, make sure everything is in order. And that's your husband. And if you know what I mean by make sure everything is in order, then you just don't know what I mean. But you need to know what I mean when I say that. You the wife, everything is in order. Because remember, in America, marriage is a business. You might talk about love and all this and that, love and that and that and that. But love really ain't got nothing to do with it.
This is part of the reason why married people prefer to be friends with other married people. This is part of the reason why. Like, the people who are not playing about their marriages, like the husband doesn't play about the wife doesn't play about the husband, like the people that are actually serious about their marriages, yeah, that kind of stuff won't fly. And it will get you cut off, obviously. Now, this is a side note, but I feel like what doesn't make the case better is the fact that married people hear and see us on this app. They hear the stupid ass debates that we have as single people on this app. Would you cover for your friend if she was cheating on her man? Can I borrow your husband? Like, they see and they hear us. And the ones that are serious about their marriages, the kind of stuff that we have debates about is probably a non-negotiable in their house. Like, now I'm starting to see why married people only want to be friends and only want to hang out with other married people. And to be honest, I'm gonna need y'all to stop trying to paint these wives as crazy and paranoid, because they're not.
Yeah, like I stated earlier, keep personal things in your household. Like even the lady before this girl said, some things need to be kept to yourself and in your household, because like I stated earlier, when it's time that you don't want a person's opinion, you don't want to hear it, they're going to feel like that they can give their opinion because you're calling, telling them any and everything that's going on. Now, I know sometimes we like to vent, and sometimes it's good to vent depending on what it is, but if it's something you don't want thrown back in your face later on, then I advise you not to vent about it. Sit down and talk to your significant other about it and try to fix it, or just go away from each other until you cool off, because this is what happens when you put people in your business and tell them every single thing that go on. Like the lady said, she told her business all on the internet about how much her man pretty much made, what he does for her, what he don't do for her. That's why I say you cannot do that. And like I stated earlier, what you might want a man to do, she might not want her man to do that. That's why you need to get your own man for him to do the things you want him to do for you. Stop worrying about what she has going on. But you guys, let me know down in the comment section how you feel about this.